Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my English learning channel. If you're new here, my name is Reem, and I help you learn real English for real-life situations. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a very practical topic, something you will definitely need if you ever travel abroad. Yes, today's lesson is all about English for the airport. We'll cover everything from checking in, going through security, asking for help, to boarding the plane with natural expressions, dialogues, and vocabulary. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to handle every part of your airport journey in English, confidently and politely. So grab your notebook and let's take off. Part 1. Arriving at the airport. Okay, let's start right at the beginning when you arrive at the airport. Maybe you come by taxi, bus, or car. When you enter the terminal, the first thing you usually do is look for your airline's check-in counter. Here are some useful phrases you might use or hear. Excuse me, where is the check-in counter for Qatar Airways? Can you tell me where the international departures are? Which terminal is this? I have an international flight to London. I'm here to check in. These are simple and polite sentences that will help you get around easily. Let's look at an example situation. You to airport staff. Hi, excuse me, where can I check in for Turkish Airlines? Staff. Over there at counters 12 to 16. You. Thank you very much. Staff. You're welcome. Notice how short and polite that was? That's how airport English should sound, clear and polite. Part 2. At the check-in counter. Now, once you find your airline, you'll go to the check-in counter. This is where you get your boarding pass and drop off your luggage. Here's some common vocabulary first. Check-in counter. The desk where you check in for your flight. Boarding pass. The ticket that allows you to enter the plane. Luggage or baggage. The bags you travel with. Carry-on bag. The small bag you take with you on the plane. Passport. Your travel document. Flight number, the unique number for your flight. Now, here's a sample conversation at check-in. You. Good morning. I'd like to check in for my flight to Dubai. Agent. Sure. May I see your passport and ticket, please? You. Of course. Here you go. Agent. Thank you. Do you have any luggage to check in? You. Yes, just one suitcase. Agent, please place it on the scale. You. Okay? Agent, your bag is within the limit. Here's your boarding pass. Your flight boards at gate 22 and it departs at 8:30 p.m. You. Thank you very much. Agent, you're welcome. Have a nice flight. Tip. Always say please and thank you. Politeness makes a big difference when traveling. Part 3. Talking about luggage. Sometimes you need to talk about luggage weight or limits. Here are some useful sentences. What's the baggage allowance? How many bags can I check in? Is there a weight limit? Can I take this as carry-on? My bag is overweight. How much is the extra charge? Example conversation. You. Excuse me, what's the baggage allowance for economy class? Agent. You can check in one bag up to 23 kilograms. You. Okay, thank you. And can I take this backpack as a carry-on? Agent. Yes, that's fine. It's important to learn these because baggage rules change depending on the airline. Part 4. Going through security. After checking in, it's time to go through security control. This can feel stressful if you're not used to it, but it's easy if you know what to say. Here are common expressions. Do I need to take off my shoes? Should I remove my laptop? Can I keep my phone in my bag? Where should I put my liquids? Is this line for domestic or international flights? Example: Security officer, please place your bag on the conveyor belt. You: Okay, should I take my laptop out? Officer: Yes, please, and remove any liquids from your bag. You: Sure, here you go. Officer: Thank you. You can go through now. You: Thanks. Tip: When going through security, be calm, follow instructions, and always be polite. Part 5. At passport control or immigration. Now you go through passport control or immigration. The officer will check your passport and sometimes ask questions. Don't worry, it's simple if you understand the common questions. Common questions you might hear. What's the purpose of your visit? How long will you stay? Where will you stay? Do you have a return ticket? Have you been to this country before? Example conversation. Officer: Good evening. What's the purpose of your visit? You: I'm here for vacation. Officer: How long will you stay? You: 2 weeks. Officer: Where will you stay? You: At a hotel in downtown London. Officer: Enjoy your trip. You: Thank you. Tip: Keep your answers short, clear, and honest. Part 6. After security. Waiting at the gate. Once you're through security and immigration, you can relax. You might go shopping, have coffee, or sit near your departure gate. Useful vocabulary: departure gate, duty-free shop, boarding announcement, gate number, delay or on time. Example sentences: My flight departs from gate 15. They just announced boarding. Our flight is delayed by 30 minutes. I'm waiting at the gate. Let's grab some coffee before boarding. Example mini dialogue. You: Is this the line for flight EK542 to Dubai? Staff: Yes, boarding will start in 10 minutes. You: Thank you. At the boarding gate. Now it's time to board the plane. Here are common phrases used at the boarding gate. We are now boarding passengers for flight. Please have your passport and boarding pass ready. Boarding group A may now board. Final call for passengers on flight. The gate is closing. Example conversation. Staff: Good evening. May I see your passport and boarding pass? You: Sure, here you go. Staff: Thank you. You're in seat 12A. Have a pleasant flight. You: Thank you. Tip: Always check the information screens for updates or gate changes. Part 8. On the plane, common English phrases. When you're on the plane, you might need to talk to the cabin crew or your fellow passengers. Here are some common expressions. Excuse me, could you help me find my seat? Can I put my bag in the overhead compartment? Could I have some water, please? Excuse me, where is the restroom? May I recline my seat? Thank you for your help. Example conversation. You: Excuse me, can I have a blanket? Flight attendant: Of course, here you are. You: Thank you so much. Attendant: You're welcome. Enjoy your flight. It's simple, polite, and natural. Part 9. Useful airport vocabulary recap. Let's review some of the most important airport words and phrases. Boarding pass, ticket to get on the plane. Check-in counter, desk for check-in. Gate, the place where you board the plane. Security check, the process before boarding. Immigration, passport control, where they check your passport. Baggage claim, where you collect your bags after landing. Flight delayed, flight is late. On time, flight is on schedule. Overweight luggage, bag heavier than allowed. Carry-on, small bag for the cabin. Try to memorize these, they're super useful when traveling. Part 10. Practice conversation. Full example. Let's go through a complete airport journey conversation example. You. Hi, I'd like to check in for my flight to New York. Agent. Sure. May I see your passport, please? You. Here you go. Agent. Do you have any bags to check in? You. Yes, one suitcase. Agent. Perfect. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is 32B. You. Thank you. Later, at security. Officer. Please take off your jacket and put your laptop in a separate tray. You. Okay, sure. Later at the gate. Announcement. We are now boarding passengers for flight 114 to New York. You. That's my flight. Let's go. That's a real-life example of how to use everything you learned today. Part 11. Cultural tip. In English-speaking countries, politeness is key. Always say please, thank you, and excuse me. Even when you're tired or stressed, speaking politely shows respect, and people will be more willing to help you. You don't have to speak fast. Just smile and speak clearly. Example. Excuse me, could you tell me where gate 15 is? Please, can you help me find my luggage? Thank you very much for your help. Polite English always works. Part 12. After landing. Bonus section. Even though today's topic is at the airport, it helps to know few arrival phrases too. Here's what you might hear or say after a landing. Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off. Welcome to London. Where's the baggage claim? I think my luggage is missing. I need to go through customs. I'm looking for the taxi area. Example. You. Excuse me, where can I collect my suitcase? Staff. From belt number 5. You. Thank you. Part 13. Review and recap. Let's review today's key points. How to check in and get your boarding pass. Questions you might hear at security or immigration. Polite phrases for airport staff. Important travel vocabulary. Real example conversations. By practicing these, you'll feel confident and prepared the next time you travel through an airport in English. All right, my friends, that's it for today's lesson. English for the airport, check-in, security, and boarding. I hope this episode helps you feel more confident about traveling and using English in real situations. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. I'll see you in the next episode where we'll keep improving your English step by step. Thank you so much for listening and learning with me today. Have a safe flight wherever you go, and as always, keep smiling and keep practicing English.